Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that I got a package, that's right, and we are going to go film the Hilton, which is getting torn down. As you could tell, I could speak properly because I have no front tooth. Now, if I stick in this front tooth, I'll have a lisp, but we'll do that later. Anyway, for Adam the Woo, David Adam Williams, Adam the Woo. I got me a pack of, it comes in a pack of 3, but Big Defoot air fresheners. There you go. Let's take them out all the way, I guess. And we're going to go take a small little trip to see the old Hilton getting torn down right down the road in Oakland. So right there, Big Defoot, just like Adam the Woo had on his. So there you go. We're going to hang that on the pilot. And now this place is right next to the airport, so I can't fly my drone. But we're going to get as close as we can with my little zoomer. I got my microphone with the wind, so we should be okay. All right. WWAD. What would Adam do? He'd get out and he'd go film today. I have the day off. Work is a little slow. I got to be okay with that. And it's WWAD. What would Adam do? He wouldn't sit around here and sulk. He'd get out and go do something. So there you go. Adam the Woo, this is for you. All right. Here you go. Big Defoot for Adam the Woo. Let's do an unboxing here and pull this baby out. Oh yeah. It even comes with a little forest. So, see the forest it comes with? I don't know if you can see that. Big Defoot. Oh, I can smell the pine. Let's see if I got my key to open it. I need a sharper key. The house key is sharper than the... Big Defoot. All right, you're going to hang up here. This is for you, Adam the Woo. You, Adam the Woo. Smell like pine. You're going to go up here with, oh Lord Jesus, my Savior, Jesus. Let's get the knot just right. There you go, Big Defoot. Where are we going? Oh, that hangs just right under Jesus. Look at that. Oh, that's perfect. Big Defoot. There's a little line underneath there. It looks like it got bent a little, but that's okay. Big Defoot. Right under Jesus. I like it. Where are we going, Big Defoot? You want to go see the Hilton? I like how it's angled just right at me, too. That's perfect. All right, Big Defoot. You ready to go see the Hilton? WWAD. What would Adam do? WWJD. What would Jesus do? Well, you're with Jesus now, Adam. Praise the Lord. All right, let's get out of this house. What would Adam do? He would go. Let's go. Get up here. Let's go. Look at that. That is just right. Look how it just fits. That is cool. All right, like I said, it comes with a forest if you want one. Adam the Woo. What would you do? It's already got a forest behind it. Look at it. All right. Let's go film the Hilton. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got to stick that tooth in. What would Adam the Woo do? Would he leave his tooth out like this? I don't know about that. I think Adam would stick his mouth in. Maybe Adam had a fake tooth all this time. I know he had a stupid tongue ring. Oh well, we always have something people don't like. I have one ear you probably don't like. All right, Adam, let's go. Adam the Woovian. Well, it is apparent that that is an airport. And Big Defoot, what are you doing up there, Big Defoot? We going to somewhere? That's right. We can't fly our drone here, Big Defoot. We gotta stay away. Look, there's a plane right there, Bigfoot. Do you go by Big Defoot or Bigfoot? Okay, Big Defoot. He goes by Big Defoot. All right. Whoa! We have a speeder, Big Defoot. 30 miles per hour. We're going 55. We better slow down. All right, Big Defoot it is. Okay, it is apparent. There's the Hilton right over there. But there is the airport right there. So there is no way we are flying a drone here today. But we'll get out and we're going to go look at, is there destruction today? We'll find out. Well, Big Defoot, we made it. You can tell by the torn down sign there. We have arrived in Oakland. So let's get out of this vehicle. We will check all, make sure you always have those keys. And I've almost scared myself before. Lock that door. I've scared myself before where I was like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Well, I'm filming on my phone. But look at this. Let me turn the camera around. Look at this action here. Do the widescreen for this place. Yeah, just this just tells you we are in Oakland. Look at all this. Is my car even safe here? I don't know. But we're not about the trash and the fans and the trash. We're not about the, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my mouth. Now, should I have my mouth in? Do I really want that mouth? I guess so. Look at all that trash behind me while I get my mouth. See all that trash? That's a video by itself, isn't it? Come on, let's get that trash out. And get that mouth. And don't lock your keys in the car. All right, we're locking the door. Locking the door. There it is. All right, there you go. The mouth. The keys. They're in my hand. All right, let's go see the Hilton and not stare at all this trash. You want to see me put my mouth in? Let's go. But first, look at that. Never touch a barrel here. Just because it says cleaning soap doesn't mean it's cleaning soap. That could be anything. Usually human waste. All right, you want to see my mouth go in? Perfect spot. The sun's right here. Abracadabra. Should I go on Penn and Teller and just fool me? 5, 4, 3, 2. Smile. Sometimes I got to take it out and put it back in because it doesn't fit right on the first time. I don't know. All right, let's stick that mouth right here and we're going to go see the Hilton. It's right over there. Did I lock my door? Look at airport, Oakland Airport. Let's go, let's go. Got to be careful around here though. You never know who's in Oakland. Okay, it is apparent. I got my microphone on because of the loud trucks and the wind of an airport. So I do like when I use this microphone, but coming to Oakland, you gotta just be careful. And talking to your camera, well, just keep, by the airport, you're pretty safe. You get over there, let me show you. That's called, of course it's not gonna, anytime you film next to a gate or a window, your camera is not gonna focus in way back there. It wants to focus in right here. So, pro tip, don't film through a gate. Don't film through a window. And it's hard to film yourself. So let's keep going. We're almost there. Is there anything left? Oh my goodness, am I late? Now I might just make this light. Let's see. Okay, we're waiting. Yeah, they're tearing this thing down. I see people over there with hoses. So as we speak, they're tearing down the Hilton. Wow. This is all for prosperity. I should probably watch this corner. Watch this corner. What's this guy doing here? Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. He's just security too. He should know better than that if he wants to be law enforcement. Yeah, keep an eye on this security. I see you. I see you. Now he's slowing down. Now he's slowing down. Now he's got a problem. Yeah. Now he's got it. Let's go see if he does a little flip a U down there. Keep an eye on me. But yeah, look at this for the last time. When's that coming down? I don't know. These palm trees, all this will be gone soon. That dead tree, but yeah, there's nothing left. Look at that. The Hilton is almost gone. They got one more building left. And that could be going as we speak. Wow. That's the thing. Adam the Woo taught us not to mess around. I was just gonna go, oh, I'll come here the next day. But around here, they move fast. This place is almost gone. Look at this dead tree. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they quit watering that a long time ago. So I got the selfie stick. Oh yeah, they're down to the last building. Look at this. Wow. I told you I can't film through a gate. So I got the selfie stick. Here we go. Let's try the selfie stick. I might try to get over there on that ledge. But yeah, this is where the action is. Yeah, they're watering it down. Wow. Not a good angle, but it is an angle. He's going to crawl right inside there, isn't he? The last building here. Wow. Let's see if we can zoom in. That tree's kind of in the way, isn't it? Let's get out of here. Security camera, security camera. All right, let's try to zoom in here. Wow. I wish I had my drone. That guy's up there spraying away. I wonder if he sees me. He's just doing his job as normal, I bet. Well, good thing I got here now. Yep, that thing is coming down. The main, how many people were in that building? I hope he keeps working. That darn tree's right in my way. Oh well, we're getting a little bit. I wonder if there's a better angle somewhere. I don't know. I would like to get a better angle. But now he's moving to this side. So I might get the right angle right now. Let's keep patient. All right, zoom in. Zoom in. Can you chop that tree down while you're right there? See, I think he slowed down progress. Now he's just doing a little cleanup. As soon as the cameras get here, it's funny how everything gets suspiciously quiet. Yeah, they quit tearing stuff down. What's the water guy doing? He's probably in radio contact. All right. Let's go try to get a better view from over there since they've stopped production. That's happened to me before where I have gotten here and the production has stopped. So we'll walk away and act like we're leaving and maybe they'll resume. But that is too funny. As soon as the cameras get out, everything stops. That makes it even more suspicious. That makes it even more suspicious. Now, how does a bus stop smell in Oakland? Not too bad, not too bad. I've smelt worse. So, yeah, whenever this camera comes out, they stop the action. It's like they're hiding something. Okay, as soon as I walked away, the cameras, as soon as I walked away, that just proves my point. As soon as I walked away, the construction began. And they have the gates all closed over here so you can't really see. So we're going to get as close as we can over here and see if we can see something. But yeah, those two buildings, let's spin this camera around. As you walked in, this used to be the Earnhardt's entrance. So this is exactly, there's the Earnhardt Tavern. And look at what's here. That's the old security gate that used to greet you. There used to be a strip of buildings right there. A strip of buildings right there. And now look at it. All gone. There's the main one. The main baby. Coming down. So yeah, they are tearing this place up as we speak. Nothing but sheetrock and wood and dust. Let's see if I can get back here a little bit and you're going to zoom in here. Let's go. Ready? That's what you're hearing. Boy, I wish I had my drone. But I am glad I came here today. And it looks like this place was mainly wood. You can tell by the sound. I guess the zoom action isn't that good. I don't know if I should go up high. I don't know. It's hard to film with a selfie stick. But there you go. Remnants of the old glass plant. Well, it's funny, the taggers already got here. You can see they've gotten here and they've left their mark. So, yep. How many people have been in those? Do you recognize those windows? Well, that's what's getting tore up on this day, February 4th, the year of our Lord. You might see this a few days later, I don't know. But this is a bad angle because the shadow is not, I wonder if he would start on the other side for me, I don't know. All right. This is the side I want, look at that. That guy's job is to just smash, smash, smash all day long. And he's got to pick apart, just like the glass plant. He's got to find the good stuff and get rid of the bad stuff. So half his job is just picking through the rubble. You see those piles? Look at, let's see. Yep, there's a pile right there he made. There's another pile he made. All right. Back to the action. Good thing they closed these gates. If they didn't close these gates, oh, there was a big chunk. I wish I would have got that on close up. How much does it cost to tear down a building? I'll never know. But it takes a lot of work, a lot of water. So there you go. There's one of the old metal cutters. You could tell by his gear, he's a cutting metal. Grinding it, cutting it, it's all the same. I'd rather have this guy's job, wouldn't you think? I wonder if that job gets boring. I'd like that for my next job. I just want to be the sprinkler boss. I don't want to be the sprinkler fitter. I don't know. All right, looks like they saw my action. So they're going to cease and start picking through the small stuff. I don't know. All right, let's get you on that selfie stick. Go up over the fence. Don't touch that fence. I wonder if it's on right now. 7,000 volts. That's what they have to do to protect this property against copper thieves. Yep, you got to make piles into smaller piles. Look at all that dust. Where's your water at? You're going to get in trouble. You don't want to get in trouble with, you should have somebody spraying water right there. And of course, the action has stopped at the main building. All construction has ceased. Let's see if they'll start if I stop filming. I'll put the camera down and see if they stop. Okay, I put the camera down for just 1 second. It's like a game of cat and mouse. As soon as I put the camera down, the jaws came out. So what he's doing is he's waiting for me to put my camera down, and then he gets to work. And by the time they see me again, they're already too busy. Oh my goodness. How long did it take to build those walls? Yum, it's just like he's eating it up for breakfast. Wow. Very cool, very cool. Now the sun's hitting it a little better. I just wish that gate was open. I wonder if I should push it open. I don't know. But this is a full-blown construction site. Let's see if I can go through the gate. I'm through. Okay. We'll wait for a little more action. Put the camera down. Down. Well, it is apparent I got a little hole in the fence, so hopefully no one will come over here and bug me. But this is kind of the shot I want right here. I just got to reach my hand in to do a little zooming. But I would like to see him get to that glass right there. Wouldn't give me some really good shots. No, he's going to think he's going to keep going west. I don't think he's going to break that glass today. But see how the action just stopped as soon as I got this good camera angle. Now he's going to do a little cleanup. Yeah, it's just the more you try to hide stuff, the more suspicious it is to me. All right, let's back the camera out. I'll show you where I'm at. Yeah, I'm poking my camera through this little slot right here. So I'm reaching one hand into film and the other hand into zoom. I got to zoom with my like that. So it's a little hard. So we're just waiting for action here. But hopefully no one will say anything. I'm not bothering anybody. It's all for prosperity, not, well, yeah. Anyway, let's keep the camera on the action. I know I said don't film through fences, but this is basically this guy's job is to smash everything up and to make it smaller. I was just turned the camera on and he stopped doing what I thought he was gonna just smash, smash, smash. And now he stopped. We got action, we got action, we got action. We got some main columns coming down. Let's do a little zoom in. What's he gonna get next? It's all precision, it's all precision. We're waiting for some of that glass to break. Will it happen today? I do believe it will. All right, here comes some cleanup. Will this guy give me a hard time? I don't know. He's coming by with his sweeper. So if the boss comes by, I will say, hey, the guy with the sweeper didn't tell me anything. Why are you harassing me? Kick rocks. I'm not like that. But that's his job, just to make dust and hide stuff. Okay, we're going back through the gate. We got a little action here. I don't know if you could see it, but it's happening. How many of you walk that promenade? You can almost see daylight going into it now. Wow, wow, wow. Well, as you hear that siren going by, that's a good example of why they shut this place down. Crime. Crime in Oakland has shut down the Hilton. After all these years, people worked here for 30 years, and the crime of the Hagenberger Triangle shut it down. People were actually getting robbed while they got here. They're right out of their luggage, right out of their hands. So you can't have a business when you live in the wild, wild west. And Oakland is the wild, wild west. So this is the Hilton. Well, let me rephrase that. This was the Hilton. I guess it still is for a few more days. Are you ever going to break that glass? I don't know. He's just doing pickup work now. It's like they got to the end of the day and now they're just doing pickup work. Uh-oh, we got some action. All right, we got some action here. We got a couple guys over there talking, and the foreman just passed me. So we do have some action. You habla español? You speak Spanish? I don't know. But there you go, through the fence. Oh, I'm missing some good action right here. Let's get it. Through the fence, through the fence. Cut. Gonna have to use the selfie stick. Selfie stick. Oh, that's too good. I'm gonna have to go through the gate again. Oh yeah, I'm missing some good stuff. Through the gate. Let's have them stop us. That's a better shot. That's what I wanted. I don't want any gate interference or sound interference. No sound interference. You guys are killing me. Quiet on the set. Too strong for him. He thought he was going to break that. He's going to fight that last little log right there. Who's going to win? You know who's going to win. You cannot beat that machine. Steel, wood, that's who lost right there, right there. I told you. Look at that big beam. How long is that beam? I'll have to get some data. How long has that beam been there? Who's going to win today? Somebody's got to win. Oh, there you go. I tell you, you cannot beat that machine. The prize goes to the victor. There is the victor right there. Oh, there's his prize. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that thing. Wow. That was a big one. Nicely done. Now he's just going to step on the body a little bit. We know what you're doing. Now you're going to dump a little, bury the body. We know what you're doing. You're taking a victory dump on your opponent. Back to work. Your job is to destroy, not to be a champion of defeat. So far I've been able to just continue to put my hands through this gate. Last time I was here, some guy ran me off, but I was inside the gate. So I don't know if he can run me off. I'm still on their property. The sidewalk's way back over there, but I think they're almost done now. So I guess I could take out my false tooth, but I don't want to scare them away. All right. The action has stopped. It's getting to be about 2 o'clock. I don't know what time they start. I don't think they could start too early because of the hotel right there. They're still an active hotel. So I'm sure they can't start till 8. But I don't know. I don't know. But all action has ceased over there at the main drag. You can see them moving around a little bit. But yeah. The Hilton. I don't know how much you want to see of it. I'll stick around a little bit and see. I wanted to see that glass break. Not going to happen. A lot of noise. Can almost do an ASMR of just the Hilton getting torn down. But does anybody even like those ASMR videos where you don't talk? It's just sound only? I didn't think so. Yeah, they're really tearing it up today. I'm glad I showed up. Thank you, David Adam Williams. Adam the Woo. The original OG. Where is the dust control? Aha. Aha, I told you. As soon as the camera came out, this guy appeared. Where were you earlier? Where were you earlier? We've already caught you. We know what you're doing. You're showing up after the party started. It's really coming down now. That was fast. That whole chunk came down in a hurry. I guess when you have that much attic space, that's what happens. Where's all the fire sprinkler pipe? Maybe they didn't have any fire sprinkler pipe in the attics. Yeah. You should have watered that down a long time ago. You can almost see right through the building now. Right through it. Yep. They got a big hole in the roof because there's so much attic space. I was never in there when this place was open, but when you have that much attic space, I bet you that makes the demo guys really happy. Because look how far his arm's reaching in there. There's like no heavy studs or anything to block him. Too bad they can't save roofing tile. This is all going to the dump. I never did get to see that glass break. Come on, baby. I hear a lot going on. I would like to see that whole hip come crashing down. I think that's what this guy wants. He wants that whole thing to come crashing down. That's what he's waiting for. Watch that ceiling. Is that ceiling going to come down? Maybe I'll back this camera out just a little bit. Right there. We want that whole thing to go timber. Of course not. Of course not. As soon as we want something to happen, he moves to another section. I guess he gets bored and wants to move on. He's not ready for that to collapse yet. There goes a wall. That was easy. Okay, we'll consider this section history. Bye-bye, history. It seems to me like he's trying to break that wall all by itself. So he's trying to tear off that building right there and going to have the rest of that roof fall in on itself. I'm just guessing. He'll take a couple more bites out of that and the rest of it should fall. Kind of like a tree. I would like to catch that part, but we will see. So if he just pushes on that, it should come down, right? Unless his boss says, hey, there's somebody filming over there, so slow down. I don't know. Why are you coming down? Why are you stopping action? Why are you stopping action? I'll turn the camera off. Am I gonna get lucky? Is he gonna go for that glass? Well, the more I think about it, this supervisor parked his truck right there to block my angle because I was filming at another location and he went and parked right in front of me. So this is just a pro tip to all you contractors out there. If you don't have anything to hide, then don't turn your truck into a camera blocker. And don't stop work whenever the camera comes out. It just adds to the suspicion. This world is already suspicious enough. So when you try to hide stuff, the truth will come out. The more we videotape everything, the more we have evidence of everything. And do not be afraid to film in public, because it is your right. So if anybody comes up to me right now, I will keep the camera rolling for prosperity. And everybody's on better behavior when there's a camera and a can of mace in your hand. So just remember that. Everybody's on better behavior with a camera and mace in your hand. That's a pro tip. That's what you're hearing over and over and over. And I said over. Yep. Of course, the action stopped where all the action's supposed to be going on. I don't know if this is a stalling technique to make more money, to make this job drag out, or if they just do not want to be on camera. Everything's suspicious nowadays. Look at that guy is the one who's been watching me. So he's the main guy who's telling them, okay, now you can film, or should I say, now you can demo, now his camera is down. So this guy's a tattletale. That's his job, is to just tattle. So just remember, no one ever likes a tattletale. See, he's going back to tattle. No one likes a tattletale. I think you learned that in like 3rd grade or even 2nd grade. Maybe even. Yeah, it's a little funny that I'm happen to stand behind the security box, and it's almost like a game of cat and mouse. As soon as I hide behind this security box, well, they think I left, or they don't see me anymore at the gate, so then they go back to crawling their way through the building. But for some reason, as soon as they see me, all action just seems to stop. And they have that one guy watching me pretty hard. That's what we call bird dogging. He's bird dogging me. So when somebody watches you real hard, they're bird dogging you. So that guy was bird dogging me. So I'm standing behind the security box, and as soon as I hear some crashing, not of these guys, they're not doing anything. They're just chomping down. I want to hear that guy crashing way over there. But as soon as I hide behind here, that's when they go back. So cat and mouse. What are you hiding? I don't know. It's only Oakland. Okay, I walked away like I was leaving. That just proves my point. I walked all the way out to the sidewalk like I was leaving, and now they started tearing it up again. So they really are trying to hide something, because I walked away and all work stopped. Now the water comes back out. So now he's going to fight that big beam right there. Who will win? That beam or that machine? Looks like he's clearing off the top of that post. Oh, that's who won. That's who won. The beam or that machine? So that just proved my point as I walked away. Now look at, he stopped working again. Isn't that funny? I mean, it's not funny. It just makes everything more suspicious. Why don't you get to that glass while I'm here? I don't know if they're trying to cover that up. And why do they just slow down. Whoa. I see daylight. I think I'm getting to some of that glass I was talking about. That's what we've been waiting for. That's what we've been waiting for right there. Wow. Keep it wet, boys. Keep it wet. Wow. Coming down. Are you supposed to yell timber? I don't know. I just wish it was on the sunny side. But I am glad I'm catching it. Prosperity, prosperity. Prosperity or posterity? You be the judge. Raise that crown up, or that claw. Raise your claw up high. Raise your claw up high. Raise your claw up high. Raise your claw high. All right, this is what we've been waiting for. Look at all that duck work. Yeah, that guy blocked him. He put his truck right there to block me. And you did a pretty good job, you did. But I'm just going to zoom past that. So if you ask, why are you zooming so much? Because that guy in the truck blocked me. But we did see some of that glass come down. That's what we wanted. Oh, back to the action. Yeah, I'd like to see that whole side of that roof come down. I don't know if I will, but I would like to. Oh, is this guy creating dust on purpose? Is he trying to make a smoke screen? I know what your guys' tactics are. This isn't my first rodeo, buddy. You're trying to cover up, make a dust screen so your buddy over there can hide. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to get my camera wet. All right, we're getting some action. Or are we? Yeah, there's a big beam right there. All right, well, there you go. We've seen it. We've seen some of that glass come down. I think that's glass. I don't know. Could be bamboo. Glass or bamboo? You tell me. I don't see any, like, glass panels broken out, so I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Glass or bamboo? You tell me. All right, it looks like he slowed down again. I wonder why. Because of the camera? I thought that whole section would come down right now. He's trying, he's trying. So the camera's basically at a bad angle right now because of the sun. I hear a lot of action, but I don't see a lot of action. But I am staring right into the sun right now. So if it's bad for me, I'm sure it's bad for you. Wow, wow. I hear it. Something just came down. All those ceiling tiles make a lot of ruckus. Rutkus. David Ruskus. There's that peak. I want to see that peak come down. He's going to do it. Maybe not. I hear it. Wow. He's just reaching in there and raking away. Okay, well, I think that's all we're going to see here today. We'll do a quick little walk around. But they're really tearing it up quick. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. That's apparent. We just finished watching the Hilton come down. It's no longer with us. After today, it is gone. So I feel bad for all the people that used to work here for tens and tens of years. But just like that, no one likes change and everything's over. Well, it is kind of funny how they did not like that camera. Everybody does not like cameras, so we'll just end it here. Not much more to see. Besides the shadows on this side, and it's pretty loud, but you know what I like to always say. As always, I want to thank you for coming along with me on these bye-bye Oakland Hilton adventures. The poor little Hilton family, how are they going to make it? I don't know. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Gone, gone, gone. Even the sign.